Yo, we back from the title video. You didn't see what we're reacting to. Definitely just interested in seeing this because I'm a fan of the show. It's funny, it's good drama. So definitely want to see what these ladies having to say. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies, we have toe sucking, we have body shots, and we have lap dances all in the teaser. And I'm like, what are we getting ourselves into? Nothing good. I gotta leave the country.
That's the same question that we asked ourselves.
I have to go.
Honestly, what you probably saw is 10 times like what
Better.
You're gonna get. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna get worse.
Crazier.
It's gonna get crazier.
Yeah.
Why is this a must watch this summer?
It's not. Like, don't watch it.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It's such a must watch.
It's definitely a watch.
Listen, there's like maybe
Bruh, Jessica's saying it's not a watch because she done know she embarrassed herself talking up with Harry, bro. Crying with Harry. She really believed this man. I already know it didn't go well for her. Clearly, because she said it's not watch. It's one of her bad moments. That's why she's saying it's not a must watch. But girl, it is. It is.
the new world record of jaw dropping moments on Perfect Match because there were no rules. Nobody had any rules for themselves. It was free for all.
I don't know. If you see my face on there, like, no, you didn't. Like, that's not me. That's someone else. I don't know. You're like, that is not me.
All I can say about this season, because I watched season 1 and I was in season 2.
Okay.
This season, child, it is messy. It is flavorful. Like, it's colorful. It's flavorful, and it's just messy. So make sure you grab you a snack, some wine, tequila, whatever you prefer, and just get ready for a wild ass ride.
You always have like a whole monologue. It's
Bro, I love her earrings, bro. They're just like, and I'm just looking like. It kind of reminds me like in those video games, when they're like, and you have to like get through, like walk. That's what it reminds me of. If you know, you know.
She's been rehearsing, ready to go.
I love it.
You were shaking your head. You were like, please, for the love of God, make this stop.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just being silly.
I know.
No,
but
I think the show served its purpose. It's probably very entertaining, to say the least.
it's very entertaining. It must be a
At
lot
your
different than Love
expense.
is Blind, though, right?
Dramatically, yes.
Yeah.
Tremendously.
Micah, you feel the same?
Okay, mixed tiles are a game changer. I'm gonna show
Ah.
you. You just peel and stick. Simple as that. And get
Yeah. Like there's no rules in this show, and Love is Blind was very, very structured. This was like, get in there.
There were no
Just
body
get in
there
shots
and do your
at
thing.
Love is Blind.
Do your best.
No
You
body
don't know
shots.
that.
You couldn't take a body shot off the wall.
Hey, you don't know what we're doing here. Those are some long nights.
You got creative.
Coming from a game of strategy and a show where you don't trust anybody, then going into a villa where you're supposed to fall in love and be vulnerable and trust people. First and foremost, y'all know I got trust issues. So I was really out of my comfort zone and out of my element being on Perfect Match. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
You did your thing, you did.
I think I did my
And
thing.
we agree,
Yeah, we didn't have any guidelines, right? Like, I mean, at least for myself, maybe totally you could agree as well. It was just kind of like, forget the cameras, act how you would in a normal dating scene, and see how things go.
Real life things.
I was a little more guarded because I'm not, I don't typically date in the spotlight. So this was the first time. And it's a lot of pressure when you're dating in front of the cameras and also knowing that it's going to be out there afterwards. So it's definitely different with the circle or a game show where you're just like, you have a purpose and you know what you're going for the game, where when you're dating, you just never know what's going to happen.
Right. And we've
So
seen
true.
both of you guys date on a show before.
Yeah.
What made you want to do this and give love another shot on another TV show?
Well, my experience on Love is Blind, although I didn't have like the outcome that I intended to have, it was beautiful. I loved my experience there. That was the first time in my life I've ever been as vulnerable as I was. Like, it was just amazing. Like, if I could do that dating model in real life every day, like, I would. So I was like, why wouldn't I? I felt like I owed it to myself. I feel like I laid it all out there, and why not do it again and hope for a better outcome?
I was gonna not say anything, but you see me, Ashana. Jessica, sweetheart, we all know why you went on to the Perfect Match. We all know. Stop saying your experience was beautiful. There was something beautiful about telling Jimmy that he finna need his EpiPen. We all know why she went back. On one episode, right, Imperfect Match, she said that she married, I forget exactly what the context, like I forget exactly what it was, but basically she said that she married somebody or was trying to marry someone for money or whatever. And then she said that she would never be with a broke man or whatever. Like they had to be rich. She's a gold digger, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. We all know why she went on the show. To find another famous man that's rich and can afford her expenses. And yeah, but I mean, to each his own. Like, who doesn't want someone that's rich? But it's like the fact that she went out there and just said it. But honestly, these girls have no shame nowadays. They just be saying it because that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we all just admit it. Don't say that your experience is beautiful. There was something beautiful about that. You just want to be on another reality TV show. You just want to be famous and whatever and show off and whatever. We all know, girl. We all know.
Micah.
That's like all beautiful. For me, I was like, one thing about me, I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna try to find a man, and I'm gonna cry. That's what I'm gonna do.
Mike's
And
going to cry. Mike's going to take a nap and
And
just
that's
going to
what
cry.
you did.
And then I'm gonna take a nap, and that's
List
what I did.
Yeah.
checked
Yeah.
She pulled up and parked.
Yeah.
That's what Micah did.
Yeah.
I pulled up and parked.
and cried in the driveway.
Now,
Yeah.
are you guys going
Fun.
into this hoping to find a husband, hoping to find a boyfriend? Like, what? Because, you know, Love is Blind, you're like, we're going to get engaged, we're going to get married. What were you guys thinking going in?
I went into Perfect Match like I am going to create a power couple. Like I am gonna go in there, I'm gonna find my man, he's gonna match my energy, and we're gonna make a Netflix power couple.
Oh my God.
Weird because we all kind of like know of each other, but not all of us
Yes.
know each other.
Yeah.
So I feel like having expectations would just lead to quicker disappointments. You, like honestly, you had to keep a very open. Am I lying though?
Not
You
quicker.
have to keep a very open mind. You know.
And were you guys, you know, did you approve of the men that showed
No.
up? Did you? Okay, because I will say,
Can we
I
not
interviewed
know
That
them.
was fast.
Okay,
Boy.
boys.
The boys.
Because I have to be
The
honest with you
boys.
guys. I interviewed them earlier, and I'm like,
It's
I
getting
couldn't
old.
handle this.
Imagine us when we walked in. Like we don't get to one of you folks. There was nobody taller, maybe a little.
I
more
don't know.
built,
I feel
something.
like there has to be like I think Harry must have been doing something when I wasn't in the room than when I was, because like the conversations he and I were having in private were very mature, very like marriage minded. So like I don't know.
And then he's running around the house putting ice cream in people's mouths and carrying.
Oh no, I was
that wasn't.
no, I was there.
Oh, sorry,
Oh my
Mayo.
God.
He had a weird thing with mayo.
It was
No,
Mayo.
he's obsessed with he loves
God, I
mayo and anything. Yeah.
That was so bad. And you know, speaking of Harry, what was it about Harry then? Because we have seen kind of a different side of him, and then you got a different side of him on the show. So what was it about him?
Most people have no idea that in 2024, the best way to make money online is with the Apple.
I think I do believe that people can change, and I think that I was just thinking, you know, after he's done everything twice, surely when he's saying he wants to be married and settle down and become a father, like that makes sense. If I were him, I would too. There's nothing left for him to do. So, you know, he's essentially like a veteran in the reality TV space, and I was so novice. Like my show wasn't even out yet, so there was a lot I was not comfortable with. I was so out of my element, and he and I would just have like the best private conversations, and he would be like, just stay fixated on me and what I'm telling you and not the chaos going on around us. So he was like my comfort zone. And so at that point, I didn't really have any reason to not take what he was telling me at face value.
You guys all are giving Love another shot on a reality show again, and you have some baggage coming along with you. Harry, why did you want to do this?
That's a great question. No, I think before doing the show, I was in a pretty dark place, like mentally. I just came off like 13 months sober. I was going through a bit of a rough breakup, and I was kind of like, you know, I need to try something different, kind of shake the mold a little bit. And this opportunity came up, and I was super grateful for it to get the call and have an opportunity to meet someone in the same industry, and you know, hope to find a little bit of love.
Okay. Now, did you do anything different from your last time to now Perfect Match?
Honestly, I don't really think so. I just stay true to myself in most that I do. Doing the first show, being involved in an environment that was not accessible to the outside world made me very emotional. I think going into this more seasoned, I was not as overwhelmed and taken aback by the actual process of it. So I got to be more relaxed to myself. But no, I just try and stay true to who I am in all of these.
Which is a great thing to do. Now, you did mention the most loved and most hated and all Netflix people showed up. Did you have anyone that you were really hoping that would show up?
Not necessarily. I mean, I didn't really watch too much reality TV until.
I think he's calling you out. That was a call out.
You know, I love.
Yeah, because he's saying, oh, I didn't watch too, but Micah. But weren't they? They were on the same show, no? In the same season, I think. So it makes sense, but he's like, oh, I'm a big fan of you, Micah. Like, he's watching all her TikToks and whatever.
I love blonde, so I think probably Michael was probably the only one. You know, but yeah, you're right. But other than that, I wouldn't say, only because I was familiar with watching Love Is Blind. But other than that, not too much.
Okay, what about you, Kaz?
Thanks for
Because
that.
now that you called him
Thank you,
out,
Kaz.
let's call you out.
I like
yeah,
Kaz, bro.
I don't really watch too much on the reality side of things. So I kind of just went in sort of open-minded. My type is quite varied, so yeah, I was just seeing what was laid out on the table and hoping for a lovely buffet.
A lovely buffet.
Apparently, that's what I said. So we'll stick with that.
We're all hoping for a lovely buffet.
A
Is that
lovely
the right
buffet.
term?
I think so. Yeah.
I couldn't have said it better.
That's not. You were toe sucking.
Listen. You did get a buffet, yeah.
Yeah, I got my mouth full. For
Oh
sure.
my god. Okay, I do want to ask though, Harry, because in the trailer you said you were going to lead more with your heart and not.
With my sausage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
I tried, but the sausage comes, it takes over sometimes, I don't have enough, blood in my brain sometimes, so I just
Arrested in
let them just, steer the ship.
Did any of you guys lead with love? Yeah.
They're lying.
I think it has a little bit to do with everything. You might let that one do a little more than that, but in general, you have to take both sides of it. You can, to me, there has to be some sort of attraction in general and some sort of sexual desire for the next level to hit.
I would
I'm gonna shut up
imagine
now.
this was a different experience, completely different than Love Is Blind, as he was just saying. It was really
Definitely.
based on looks.
Yeah.
How did you handle that?
It was cool to not talk to somebody behind a wall, but obviously it's a little bit more intimidating, especially when they're all hot. So, if we're being honest. But yeah, it was a lot different. I came in, with my heart, and probably should have came in more with balanced it out. Being honest, it's a very strategic thing. I came in here looking for a wife, and that's not going to happen on this show.
Okay, so no one. Did you guys think you were going to come in for a wife, or just like a good time?
No, I think there's an element of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you're going on a dating show. You're hopeful.
Yeah.
Like, you're praying that maybe you find a wife. But it's also a dating show. So you've got to be a little bit realistic.
Well, if you like the video, you already know. Thumbs up. Comment, talk to me, sub. We out.